watching No Enemies Here Wargaming News. I'm Bobby Lopez.
DVG Corsair Leader, a game designed by Dan Verson, published by DVG. What you get with this game is a lot. Check out Gimpy's Gal Guesses Corsair Leader, or Tim Korchnoy's Bare Bones Wargame. Everybody's talking about Corsair Leader. It's all over the place. You'll see. MMP Multi-Man Publishing. Deluxe ASL Redux is a map and scenario pack based on the boards and scenarios from Streets of Fire and Hedgerow Hell. It'll include all 8 deluxe ASL maps, A to H, repainted by Charles Keebler, and finished in the trifold style of deluxe maps. I to L from Winter Offensive Bonus Pack number 9. Compass Games, New Directions in Gaming. Schutztruppe, Heya Safari, 1914 to 1918. Schutztruppe is a complete rewrite of Jim Burnpass's classic World War I game. What you get with this game? A mounted 22 by 34 inch map, 2 9/16 of an inch counter sheets, rule booklet, 2 order of battle displays, 2 player aid cards, 1 6-sided die, and the famous compass, box and a lid. Complexity is 5 out of 10, solitaire shootability is 7 out of 10, there are no hidden units, the time scale 1 month per turn, the map scale 30 miles per hex, the unit scale are divisions, players 1 to 2 best with 2, and the playing time is 3 to 4 hours. Designed by Dennis Bishop, the artist is Tim Allen, the project director is John Kratz. In their Modern War series, Volume 1, The Fulda Gap, The Battle for the Center. This is the first game in the Central Front series of games. It'll feature nuclear weapons, chemical weapons, helicopter support, air support, electronic warfare, and many other aspects of modern warfare. The complexity is 8 out of 10, solitaire shootability is 8 out of 10, the time scale is 2 hours per game turn, map scale is 500 meters per hex, unit scale, company and platoon, players are 1 to 4, playing time is 2 to 50 hours, designed by Adam Starkweather, the artist is Antonio Pinar. And the stuff you get with this game is 4 22 by 34 inch maps, 8 counter sheets, a rule book, a scenario booklet, 10 player aids, 2 D10s, and obviously a box and a lid. In their CSS series, Nemesis Volume 1, The Little Land, The Battle of Novorossiysk. I hope I pronounced that right. This is the first game in the Nemesis series covering company-level battles on the Eastern Front. Complexity is 7 out of 10, solitaire shootability is 8 out of 10, the time scale is 2 hours per game turn, the map scale 500 meters per hex, unit scale, company and platoon, 1 to 2 players, the playing time is 2 to 35 hours, the designer is Adam Starkweather, the artist is Antonio Pinar. You get 6 scenarios, 2 22 by 34 inch maps, 6 counter sheets, 1 rule booklet, 1 scenario booklet, 9 player aids, 2 D10s, and I'm not going to mention the obvious. What the heck, I don't want to shortchange them. A box and a lid. Lock and Load, Trial of Strength, War on the Eastern Front, 1941 to 1945, the 2nd edition. Trial of Strength is an Eastern Front strategic game set during World War II, designed by Dave O'Connor. It's a strategic level board game and each hex represents 45 miles. Each turn represents approximately 10 days, with 3 turns per month. Units are generally corps, and armies about 60,000 troops each. What you get with this game is one color map, 41 by 61, cut into 3 pieces, 880 plus counters on 10 counter sheets, a color rulebook, a color game example of play and scenario booklet, 6 player 8 cards, 1 heavy duty box, and 2d10 dice. Legion War Games, your chance to change history. Air Raid Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941, a game designed by John Haim. What you get with this game? 2 maps, 22 by 34 inches, 528.6 inch counters, a 30-page rulebook, 2 player aids, and 5 plus scenarios. The map scale is 250 yards per hex. The unit size, 8 planes or 1 ship. Time scale, 5 minutes per turn. This is a 1 to 2 player game. Complexity is medium. Solitaire suitability is medium high. Revolution Games, Across the Narva. Across the Narva simulates the continuation of the Leningrad-Novgorod offensive of January 1944. The Soviet-Estonian operation pushed the front westward to the Narva River, aiming to thrust deep into Estonia. The game utilizes the CHIT pull system, telling you which armies to move. Designed by Stefan Ekstrom, what you get with this game is a 22 by 34 inch map, 300 die-cut counters, game rules, and a Ziploc bag. Panzer Orders, Tank Battles, a World War II card game for 2 players, and solitaire featuring the tank art of Matt White. This is a standalone game for solitaire and 2 player and is fully compatible with the other Panzer Order games and expansion. What you get with this game is 2 deck of cards, 1 deck for the Soviet and 1 deck for Germans. You also get a full set of rules plus a dice, everything you need to play. In one of my past episodes, I did an intermezzo of Matt White's artwork. The gentlemen from the Player's Aid, Alexander and Grant, are doing their top 5 GMT games. Not a top 10, but if you put them together, that's 10 games because they're 2 guys. Alexander is unboxing Radetzky's March, the 100-hour campaign. This is a game designed by Sergio Schiavi, published by Di Simona Edizioni. They are also reviewing Revolution Road from Compass Games. Alexander is reviewing Heroes of the Falklands from Lock and Load Publishing, a game designed by Jeff Lewis. The artist is David Julien and Marc von Marshall, or David Julien and Marc von Martial, published by Lock and Load. And he also reviews the Tactical Solo module from Lock and Load. The design of this system is Sean Drulinger and David Heath. The artist is Blackwell Hurd and David Julien, published by Lock and Load. The strongman of wargaming, Rob Horn of Rob's Tabletop World, takes a live look at Corsair Leader, a game designed by Dan Verson, published by DVG, which is Dan Verson. And on the off-beaten path, Dave of Centurion's Review is unboxing 2 unboxes. One is Hatfield and McCoy's, and the other is Alert Force. Alert Force is a game published in 1983 by Close Simulations. The designer is Wayne C. Close, and the artist is Wayne C. Close of Close Simulations. I guess it's his company and game and design. Hatfield and McCoy's is designed by Michael Anderson, published by One Small Step. Counterproductive Games is unbagging Stamford Bridge by Tiny Battle Publishing, a game designed by Tom Russell of Hollandspiele. The artist is Jose Ramon Faura, and Gabriel Gendron, published by Flying Pig Games Tiny Battle Publishing. He's also checking out magazine issue number 1 from Flying Pig Games, a blast from the past. MARCOWARGAMER is checking out Napoleon 1806, a game designed by Denis Sauvage. The artist is Nicolas Trey, published by Shackles. The GIMPY Gamer is doing a playthrough of the prototype game World at War 85. World at War 85 Storming the Gap is designed by Matt Lose, Keith Tracton. The artist is Mark Von Marshall, published by Lack and Load. GIMPY is also doing a review through of the brand spanking new DVG game Corsair Leader. Designed by Dan Verson, the artist is not available, published by Dan Verson Games, DVG. And not to be outdone by the GIMP, GIMPY's gal guesses Corsair Leader. Mo of Mo's Game Table is unboxing Hitler's Reich from GMT, a game designed by Mark McLaughlin and Fred Schachter. The artist is Roger B. McGowan, the legend, published by GMT. He also unboxes Demyansk Shield, The Frozen Fortress, January to May 1942, a game designed by Vance von Boris, published by Legion Wargames. He also unboxes a design of his own. It started here. Ladrang 1965, LZ X-Ray, designed by Morris Fitzgerald. The artist is Blackwell Hurd, published by Lock and Load. And because it's Corsair Leader Week, who better than Mo of Mo's Gaming Table to do an unboxing of Corsair Leader, a game designed by Dan Verson, published by DVG, which is Dan Verson. Mo is also doing a game giveaway and letting us know how he's doing after that nasty cut. Riccardo Masini with Warlog number 17, Giocare e raccontare la storia, playing and recounting the story. Warlog number 17 is in Italian. He also has Warlog number 18, Si gioca Radetzky's March, a game designed by Sergio Schiavi, published by Dissimula Edizioni. Counterattack is continuing his incredible playthrough of Empire of the Sun, Turn 4, Part 2, a game designed by Mark Herman, published by GMT. Agusti Barrio Ruiz is also doing a playthrough of Empire of the Sun, and Wing Leader Victories 1940-1942, a game designed by Lee Brimicum Wood, published by GMT. Agusti's videos are in Spanish. BLASTPOP does an unboxing and commentary on Forgotten War, ASL Korean War module, a game designed by Andrew Hershey and Paul Works. The artists are Charles Keebler and Ken Smith, published by Multi-Man Publishing. BLASTPOP takes a look at the second printing of Talon. He does a unboxing and commentary. Talon is a game designed by Jim Crone. The artist is Roger B. McGowan, Brett Miller, and Mark Simonich, published by GMT. He also has a video on possible contest and questions on his channel. Tim Korchnoi of Bare Bones Wargaming is unboxing Corsair Leader, a game designed by Dan Verson, published by Dan Verson of DVG Games. If I sound sexy, well, that's because I am, and also I have a cold. But Big Board Gaming, Kevin Sharp, you want to know what's happening on the big board? I'll tell you what's happening on the big board. I come back from vacation and Kevin Sharp's got about 200 videos out. Give me a break, Kevin. Kevin, the CEO of Big Board, is checking out Heroes of the Pacific, a lock-and-load tactical game. Heroes of the Pacific is designed by David Heath and Jeff Lewis. The artists are Blackwell Hurd, David Julian, and Marc von Martial, published by Lock and Load. And that guy on the cover is Toshiro Mifune, one of the greatest actors ever. You know, that guy with just a look, you know what he's feeling, something like this. But if he was an Italian actor, that look would be this. Kevin takes a look at Aegean Strike, a game designed by none other than Mark Herman. The artists, Ted Kohler and James Talbot, published by Victory Games. He continues with another video on Aegean Strike. Subs, air-to-surface missiles, and air things that go boom. Those are his words, not mine. I would have been more eloquent. And he also gets close and personal with EFS Setup. From Barbarossa, Army Group Center, a game designed by Tony Curtis and Vance von Voorhees. The artists are Roger B. McGowan and Mark Simonich, published by GMT. Clip and place chat, basically, he's just hanging around, having a dram or 2 or 10, knowing Kevin, and just chatting. And the OG, the original Grognard, is continuing his playthrough of John Tiller Software Sea Lion 40. John Krantz is live with Compass Game episodes 14 and 15. The itinerant hobbyist is checking out Panzer Blitz, the new version by MMP, the V2 attack on Calandale, turns 1 and 2. This is a game designed by Darren Emge. The artist is Nicholas Escaby, published by Multiman Publishing. AJ Toynbee of Hexes and Soldiers is doing some Napoleonic homebrew gaming. Jeff McAleer of the Gaming Gang is checking out Fort Sumter, The Secession Crisis, a game designed by Mark Herman, published by GMT. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer is reviewing Hitler's Reich, a game designed by Mark McLaughlin and Fred Schachter. The artist is Roger B. McGowan, published by GMT. USA Patriot 4163 is taking a quick look at Victory Games' Central America, the United States Backyard War. This is a game designed by James H. McQuaid. The artists, Rosaria Baldari, Ted Kohler, and James Talbot, published by Victory Games in 1987. Charles Cab.
Hey guys, this is Charles with Historical Gaming, and you're watching No Enemies Here and getting the most recent wargaming news. Take care.
Of Charlotte area Historical Gaming is taking a look at the expansion to the American Revolution, Command and Colors Tricorn, The French and More, from Compass Games. This is a game designed by Richard Borg. Ermj 1986 is continuing his playthrough of Absolute Victory, a game designed by Wes Ernie and Bed Madsen. The artist is Knut Grunitz, published by Compass Games. Gigi of the Geek Gamers is giving her channel update. Please check it out. The Military Board Gamer is taking a playthrough look at Desert Africa Corps, an operational combat series designed by Dean Essig, published by The Gamers. Kyle Silly takes a look at the Library of Napoleonic Battle series, Napoleon Against Russia. This is a game designed by Kevin Zucker. The artist is Knut Grunitz, Charles Keebler, and Robert Tunstall, published by OSG, Operational Studies Group. Gilbert Collins is back with a video, a sobering video, dedicated to one of his gaming friends, Rod Coffey. This is going to be a review of 1776, a game designed by Randall C. Reed. The artists are W. Scott Moores, Randall C. Reed, and Thomas N. Shaw, published by the Avalon Hill Game Company, in 1974. Gioco e Storia 2018, October 20th, 21st, in Latina, Italy. It will be hosted at the museum Piana delle Orme. Spiel 2018 is happening in Essen, Germany, the 25th to the 28th of October, 2018. FlatCon, October 12th to October 14th, 2018 at the Interstate Center, Bloomington, Illinois. RockCon 2018, October 19th to the 21st at Tabala Event Center, 7910 Newburgh Road, Rockford, Illinois. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.